to the podcast. I'm Pete. This is, what are you today? John. He's Johnny today. John.
John.
And this is Swift Jesus, and the goat is outside right now.
Goat throat.
The goat.
The throat goat. The throat goat.
Excuse me, dog.
So, what's going on? Well, you got a topic called Deliverance? What's this all about?
Yes,
Are we all gonna bend over and get fucked? Squeal like pig, maybe?
The actor that played the inbred kid in the weird, backwoods fucking cabin scene. He did not get paid much for that movie, and he's not gotten really much of anything, even though it being the most popular scene in the movie.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think a lot of people rewind the Ned Beatty getting fucked scene, the most popular scene.
I would say that was the most impactful, not necessarily the most popular.
Well, I would say the Ned Beatty getting ass fucked is pretty impactful too.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna try to fill the baby.
He's got his shit impacted.
It's impacted, all right.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Anyway, he didn't get paid anything, so people were attempting to get a GoFundMe for all the lost revenue.
Yeah, that's Hollywood, sick Hollywood. Let's call it sick Hollywood.
Burn Hollywood, burn.
Burn Hollywood. So I'm surprised you didn't put a picture of fucking the dude. Yeah, no, that sucks, man. Was he got ailments or something, or is he?
I mean,
what's going on?
But it's just more of.
He's old and trying to retire
and
has nothing.
Yeah.
Does he still look fucked up?
Not as
He
bad.
looked pretty damn fucked up in that show, man. He really looked retarded.
I guess you could say he grew into his face.
He grew into his face.
He doesn't look anywhere near as bad as he used to. I'll get a picture.
Well,
of
yeah,
him
he looked like fucking Hills Have Eyes fucked up. Like he could have been fucking Jason's son or something. Mr. Voorhees, come pick up your son.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up.
Hey, how's that fucked up? No, I thought it was makeup, honestly, until until I saw, what he really looked like that.
Yeah.
And what's that kid's name? Rocky from. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anything going on with you, man?
Just been putting all my time and effort into the band.
Nice.
So
nice.
That's why I haven't been around too much lately.
And I hear tell you got a first show.
Yeah, we got our debut show at the Rogue Wave in Cocoa Beach, May 11th. We're headlining with Narcoosee, Swamp Tooth, and Mind Virus. We're our band is called Plagued Within. Find us and like us and follow us on Facebook.
Nice. So
We got
what was the Facebook name now?
Plagued Within.
Plagued Within. So it's not nothing special, not whatever. It's just Plagued Within.
Plagued Within.
Okay.
It's kind of a death metal looking logo.
Cool.
When you find it.
Cool. I'm surprised you were able to get that name in one piece in Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shock.
Yeah, we started the page up though. I'm trying to think, like maybe 2 weeks ago, two or 3 weeks ago, we got close to 300 followers so far. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, did you got a email for that too, or it just going on a Facebook?
Yeah, it's on the email. There's an email on there.
Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
think it's Mike's email.
Oh, okay. No, I thought maybe you had like a Plagued Within email or something. Which, I'd be kind of shocked if you could get that too.
Yeah, that would be. That would be interesting. Huh?
I sent you an invite to follow it.
I'll have to go on Facebook. So, yeah.
Yeah, there it is right there.
Yeah, nice. Plagued Within.
And then our cover photo is going to be, I guess, our backdrop.
Nice.
So
We got Facebook on this shit? at all? We need to put Facebook on there, and
Yeah, just
so you can go up to, like get a Facebook account for Metal Perspective or something. So we can put
start a Facebook page. There
yeah, Plagued Within, and
You can have to go do that because I hate Facebook with a passion.
I don't like Facebook either, but Plagued Within. Look at that. There it is.
Is that it?
Nope.
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 Get the fuck out of here.
Let's see.
Nope. Holy shit.
Nope.
Oh, I forgot. Facebook's not like email. Why don't you just go on Facebook and write Plagued Within? We'll just go pick it out.
Because you have to have an account to really go through it.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we're going to have
I
to.
guess it's not as public as...
Yeah, no shit. Damn. So, yeah, Plagued Within.
You bastard. Yes, anyway, you guys go on. I'll attempt to.
So, anyway, yeah.
we got about 7 solid recorded demos.
Nice.
Still working on a couple. The singer's still writing some lyrics and stuff.
Good.
But yeah, we're going to the studio this weekend. I don't know if we're just practicing with live equipment or we're actually going to record one of our songs, though. So, like an official recording to, have a single out so people can find it on Spotify or, iTunes or whatever. All this modern age stuff.
Oh, this modern age shit. Anyway.
I prefer vinyl.
Hey, is that our...
This is our fucking Gmail that's supposed to be signed in. And it's not.
Oh, okay. I'll have to figure that out. I'm kind of shocked that it doesn't self-sign in.
It says sign in right there.
No, but I
It's
mean...
not.
Yeah,
As our Windows probably updated and fucking reset a bunch of shit.
right. Metal on there. Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's not gonna autofill.
That's not gonna auto-populate. I don't know what the fuck, man.
Hang on. Yeah, you guys just keep going.
Yeah, I know. We'll keep going.
Yeah.
Anyway,
pay attention to that.
So I guess an ex Guns N' Roses guitarist, Buckethead, to perform at a cave in Tennessee. Yeah, I see.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, she's checking out what the fuck is going on out there. Is there somebody getting ass raped on the fucking? It's all ass rape today on the front lawn.
There's like nothing out there.
Nothing going on. So Deep Purple announces October, November 2024 European tour. I don't give a shit because I'm not in Europe. So let's see. I'm trying to find. There was an update of Dragon Force, Herman Lee. All new musicians have to be content creators. I don't think so, but whatever. Damn, I'm trying to find out. I know there was a new tour coming up, and
I saw that there's going to be a U.S. tour with Hatebreed, and Carcass and Crypto are on that.
Yeah, I think it was Hatebreed.
And that's a killer lineup. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. New lineup of Kingdom Come performs live for the first time. Okay. Fucking A, man.
Yeah. Hatebreed announces anniversary tour with Carcass, Harm's Way, and Crypta. I just saw Crypta a couple months ago. At the Haven, or I'm sorry, the Conduit. It's called the Conduit now.
Yeah, the Conduit. There's a lot of fucking self-centered bullshit that I'm reading here. Bon Jovi on upcoming Thank You, Good Night docuseries. It's my truth. It's everybody's truth. It's not just mine. Okay. Shadows Fall perform entire War Within album, 20th anniversary concert in Sayreville. Nice. Why just Sayersville? Why not everywhere else? I would actually be pretty cool to see a concert where they perform a whole fucking album. You know,
yeah.
that would be fucking cool.
Yeah.
You never see concerts where they do the whole album.
So one of the concerts towards
Why are
the
you
end
paying
of
attention? Do the show.
towards the end of this past year was Cavalera, which was, you know, Max and Igor Cavalera. They
Right.
re-recorded Morbid Visions, which was the first Sepultura album, and they played that album, that whole album,
Right.
for every set. But yeah, I know some bands when they do like an album anniversary tour or show or whatever, they'll usually play their whole album.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
Like Obituary did with like Cause of Death and Slowly We Rot.
Yeah, but you don't see like big people. You're not gonna see Metallica play. You know, hey, we're gonna fucking
You
do
know what? I
the
think
whole And Justice for All album.
I think they did the whole. This was a while back now, but I think they did their whole entire Kill 'Em All album.
Oh,
One
see,
set
man.
for the anniversary, which I would have loved to see that.
I would
'cause
love to fucking.
that's my favorite Metallica album. Between
Yeah.
that and
Metal Up Your Ass.
yeah,
Or
between that and Ride the Lightning,
Ride
those are
Lightning.
my two favorite Metallica albums.
Master.
Oh, yeah.
Master. I liked all three of those.
Yeah, Kill 'Em All though I loved because it was just just straight raw thrash, old school thrash metal.
Yeah, it was good shit. Really good shit.
Oh, yeah.
So, fucking A, man. Lemmy ashes to be displayed annually at UK's Bloodstock Festival. So what are they gonna do? You know, pitch the ashes out on people? Here's his ashes.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't fucking taken resin and like put ashes in resin and sell it.
Yeah, they could probably do that. For,
They'd make a
famous
lot of
people,
money.
Yeah. Sell their ashes, pieces of their ashes in a piece of resin for lots of money.
Yeah. You know what's a fucking trip though? Is I was thinking about that. You know, the Monsters of Rock tour had the British Lions on there.
British Lion, that's
Steve Harris'
Steve
fucking
Harris's
band.
other band, yeah.
Steve Harris' daughter. I think it's his daughter.
I think he plays bass for that band though too. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look that up. Cocksucker.
Steve Perry.
Steve Perry. That was
Basketball.
basketball, yes. Monsters.
I was just talking about that movie the other day.
It was a good movie. Really good movie.
I was like, one of the guys in the shop loves South Park, but he never seen basketball.
No shit.
What?
How in the fuck do you not?
It's like saying too, like saying you never seen, you watched South Park, but you never saw like Team America.
Yeah. So, everybody who has not gone on or looked into going on a cruise, like we said, 2 episodes ago, or was that last episode? Whenever we were talking about cruise,
Last episode.
and you should at least try a cruise once.
Yeah, it was fun.
And I found out how much Monsters of Rock cruise started. It was like $900 per person
Wow.
for an inside lower deck cabin. So you're like
General
yeah,
admission.
sitting on the engine kind of thing, but it's not. If you go on a cruise like this, I'll tell you, how it is. You go on a cruise, it's all inclusive. It means all the shows are inclusive. So yeah, let me get to the lineup if I can fucking get to the fucking lineup. Come on, spread out, motherfucker. All right, lineup, artists. And the lineup it wasn't half bad, dude, if you're in Joe Satriani, KK's Priest.
Oh hell yeah!
There you go.
They were just here in Mount Dora. I should have gone to that. I wish I did.
Ace Frehley.
Eh.
Oh, sorry. I was doing a joke. Extreme. It's not too bad. Except
Cool.
Balls to the Wall.
Oh yeah.
Y&T, Winger. I know you love Winger. Queensryche.
It's not June yet.
Yeah. Queensryche, that would have been pretty interesting to see.
Yeah.
Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Glenn Hughes, April Wine, TNT, Crazy Licks, Slaughter, British Lion, Armored Saint. There you go. There you go. I know you would have had a fun time with that. Either drinking
Yeah.
or fucking going to some of these.
I think I'd rather go to 70K at metal though.
Yeah, Firehouse, Faster Pussycat, Soto, Lizzie Borden. Enough's
very,
enough.
that sounds that does sounds very 80s.
Yeah, it is a lot of 80s.
I mean, 80s shit is awesome, but
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was out of Miami.
oh, okay.
So yeah, Monsters of Rock. So I'm wondering what 2024 is going to be. What 2024 is going to be in the in February 2nd to whatever, but they haven't announced the lineup yet.
Well, we have what is it? Rockville.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is though, is when you go on this, you live with these people for like a week. So you're out hanging out at the fucking bar or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're hanging out with you.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, 70,000 tons of metal. Let's see, the world's biggest heavy metal cruise, and lineup 2025. Artists will be announced soon. Hey, when the fuck? Guess what, dude? You could chain go on that shit. It's going out of Miami. Doho, Miami, Doho, Rios, and Jamaica. So January 30th to February 3rd. So it's not very long. That's a 4-day fucking cruise.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that's the one Crypto was on, and then like right the day of the last day of the cruise or whatever is when they kicked it off in the U.S. And I think the Conduit was their first show on this tour, U.S. tour.
Yeah, motherfucker, man. 70,000 tons of metal. All right, the specs, the frequently asked questions. I don't give a shit. Why in the fuck isn't there a lineup on here?
Well, there should be.
$70,000 tons. All right. Why in the hell? All right. Black T-shirts, Porto Payarta, the specs, 3,000 metalheads. Where's the nearest airport? My fucking A, man. Fuckers. You can never get a fucking straight answer from shit.
Just Google 70,000 tons of metal 2024 lineup.
That's what I did. The problem is you got a lot of unknowns in there too. Epica, yeah, you can't fucking read half the shit because it's black on silver.
Which means they're probably pretty damn good.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying they're not, but I'm just saying it'd be nice to fucking read this bitch.
Well, where's like the main headliners at? Are they up top?
Let me see. Sodom,
There you go.
Blind Guardian,
There
My
you go.
Dying Bride, Epica, Angria. All right, here we go.
Anger's good. They're a Brazilian power metal band.
All right, so let's see. Okay, Aborted, Angria, Blind Guardian, Blood Red Throne, Crypta, Depressive Age, Draconian, Epica, Equilibrium, Gravedigger,
Gravedigger.
Infected Rain, yeah, Legion of the Damned, My Dying Bride, Mystic Prophecy, Nano War of Steel, whatever, Nervosa, Nile, Omnium, Sador, Sodom. Sodom.
German thrash legends.
Yeah. So.
War Kings is cool.
Yeah.
They're kind of like Sabaton.
So. The ship will sail to Puerto Plata. Not Vallarta. Puerto Plata. So, and it's already done. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
It's already happened. So, if you wanted to chain that shit, go to 70,000 tons of metal. then stay there, and then jump on the ship again. I'm not sure if it's the same ship. It could be.
No,
Because-
it'll be the same.
You think so? 70,000 tons, and then
They're normally the same ship.
yeah. Well,
Typically.
and what trip is when they do that shit, because we watch it happen with the Star Trek crews, is like overnight they fucking take out everything and they change it. So like you go to bed at like fucking 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and by the time you get up, it's all everything inside's changed. So it was changed to the 80s fucking cruise. So there was a lot of Pac-Man shit and Nintendo shit and all kinds of shit.
They don't fuck around, man.
They don't fuck around. So,
They do not fuck around.
but I know there was another one. Yeah. So, like I said,
I think it was like last year or the year before, maybe a few years ago. The 70,000 tons of Nala had a killer lineup. They had like Megadeth and Overkill and like a lot of fucking good
yeah.
ones.
See, that's the way to go, man. Headbanger's Boat. Okay, here's one called Headbanger's Boat. We'll see what's in Lamb of God, Chimera, Soulfly. Really?
Yeah.
At the Gates, Exodus.
Exodus, fuck yeah.
Napalm Death, Corrosion of Conformity.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Join the waiting unless it's actually sold out. Currents Blading Through, After Burial,
I Hate God.
I Hate God,
Skeletal Remains. Or no, that's
Yeah.
Frozen Soul. Yeah, Frozen Soul.
Frozen Soul,
I'm about to see them in a couple months.
City. Morton solo band performance. Ricky Rackman, fucking who gives a shit. Jose Mangan, I fucking hate both of them. Immersive experience with Lamb of God. Stand-up comedy by Shane Smith and Mike Abruzzi. So it's sold out. New ship and port. Oh, it's the Gem. So Norwegian is throwing this. That's fucking nice.
Oh yeah.
Ocean view portal window.
Nice.
But it does not say how much it was. So, yeah, it doesn't matter because, you know, we learn, it's kind of stupid. You know, I'm not saying it's stupid. It's kind of not a big deal to have a portal or a balcony or whatever. We had an interior room that overlooked the promenade, which that in itself, it's a promenade is like a miniature fucking mall inside the ship. So basically, you take that big ship and carve out a section. Like, here's the ship, here's a bunch of rooms. In the middle section is this whole fucking area where people get together. You can get food, get drinks, you party. They'll have bands or music there, and they just you're there in the middle doing shit.
Oh yeah.
So when you go on a cruise, like we went on a cruise, we got the interior and realized this is better because we can look out if something's going on. We can look out and see what the fuck is going on the interior of the ship. So something like this, if you're having a fucking concert in the middle of the ship, you can literally from your fucking room look down and see what the hell's going on.
Right.
So, and having an ocean view, it's unless you have a balcony, in which balcony I'll tell you, a balcony is on a couple of the people on the ship had left their balconies open, their doors open, and they came back and their room was fucking destroyed because you're traveling 20 fucking knots, dude. So you're getting a 20 knot wind ripping through your room, and if the wind kicks up even higher, you're kind of fucked.
Especially in the open ocean, it's a lot windier.
Yeah.
A whole lot of wind in, you're moving.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, man. So I've come to determine that we went on or I didn't go on. She went on the goat, a throat goat, went on a forum to talk about. Hey, we should have these people or that people or whatever. It'd be nice to have them on the boat. And apparently, some gay people or some people who do not agree with politics, like, started slamming and talking all kinds of shit and saying, "Hey, this person said this and this person said that," and you can go on the internet. It's like Trump. Trump said this and Trump's a racist. Trump said this and that and whatever. And you can go on the internet and not find a fucking thing about what he said. Like, especially like any of the January 6th. That's why he hasn't been, tried and
Or
pressed on.
If you do find anything, it was something that was taken so far out of context.
Or it wasn't fully, from the whole sentence was not fully, or the whole paragraph of what he said was transcribed.
They started
they cut and choose whatever.
They started a second impeachment process,
but there's
I think
nothing.
I think that fell through anyway.
Yeah, there's nothing they could do because he's like, don't go down. Protest peacefully. We're gonna go down there and let our voices heard. It doesn't mean shit. Unlike what's that? Maxine Waters told them to fight like hell and go to their homes.
Yeah,
She
get in
told
their
me
face.
right.
And
Get in their
something,
face
yeah.
and-
She said not every protest is peaceful and doesn't always need to be peaceful.
Right. And then after that, Rand Paul got fucking hurt.
Yeah.
So why aren't they charging her with shit?
Because the left can do no wrong.
All right. So apparently, some angry people we were talking about Dwight Schultz. Murdoch from 18. He was on Star Trek, and we were asking, "Hey, why don't we have this person on cruise?" And then people fucking went ape shit. It's like, it's not politics, man. We're not talking politics. We're not talking this and that. It's like, it'd be cool
To have a celebrity that was that played in Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek, or
Whether it be
actually, I wanted because I grew up watching the fucking A-Team, man.
He was a childhood icon.
Yeah,
for
he's a
lot of
childhood icon for my generation.
Right.
Hey, it's fucking Murdoch, man,
people. Yeah.
and he was on Star Trek. So they started saying a bunch of nasty, vile shit, which they're inclusive to a point. Until they don't agree with your opinion, and then they want you dead, and that's a problem. And this is where I come at this, is if you're going to turn around and say that so and so said, "Oh, he wants to take my rights away," motherfucker, come with receipts. I want to hear an audio or a visual fucking quote, not some out of some fucking liberal rag, saying that this fucking person said this.
Yeah.
I need to fucking hear the quote directly.
Yeah,
I
not
want
word
fucking
mouth.
receipts.
Yeah, what was that that thing they were accusing Trump of saying? He called veterans suckers and losers or something. But yet there's no
they can't
audio
find it.
or video surveillance of him saying anything.
No,
like
yeah,
that
there's
all,
nothing.
anywhere.
Meanwhile,
It's
there's
all
a video
fucking
of
hearsay.
Biden calling, was it Army or Marines or stupid bastards?
Yeah,
Told them to laugh, you stupid bastards.
I think it was the Air Force.
yeah.
I don't
the chair
know.
force.
Regardless, it was it was a armed service, a branch of the armed services, and he was just a douchebag to him.
Yeah.
Disrespectful as fuck, But that's okay, because
Yeah.
like I said, the left can do no wrong.
Right. I don't care who you voted for. Just don't rub it in my face. And that's the same with religion and gay people and politics. I don't give a fuck what you do or how you do it. Don't rub it in my fucking face.
Yeah, you don't need to shove it in everyone's, demand everyone respect your lifestyle or, your sexuality. You don't got to shove it in every fucking TV show, every movie, every fucking comic book, every magazine, every fucking commercial, you name it. It's like enough is enough.
And I think people have respect. They need to look up the definition of respect, because respect is fucking earned. I'm going to treat you like I want to be treated. So there is a deal of what's the word I'm looking for?
Decency and decorum.
Yeah, decency and decorum that you use with somebody. It's not really respect. It's like I don't respect anybody except for friends, family, and then you could
Or
lose
the people that deserve it.
People
or the
you
people,
know.
yeah,
that,
people I know, people
Yeah.
that deserve it. So don't come at me like you need to respect. I don't need to respect shit. I don't have to respect shit. I can.
You
I have
be
the
polite.
decency to you have your opinion. I don't have to respect your opinion.
And that's what makes you a bigot.
Yeah.
And so in that case, everyone's a fucking bigot.
Right.
Regardless of what you believe in, what you stand for, what your principles are.
But it's my belief. It's not a respect. I believe that everybody should have an opinion. You know, and opinions are like assholes, and some stink more than most.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just the way it is.
Yep.
So, yeah, if you're gonna fucking say somebody said something, motherfucker, come with the receipts.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see or hear it. Or I'm done with this fucking hearsay fucking bullshit.
That diverted.
Yeah.
Talking about the forum, people talking politics and shit. But yeah, it was just people freaked the fuck
But
out.
it's just, those are the type of people that, behave that way, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
their mentality that,
Yeah, no, it's.
Well, but I think you guys kind of already knew something like that was going to happen.
Well,
because
no, I mean,
the goat
everybody,
already squashed
see,
it
the
once.
thing is, they were talking about Florida and how shitty of a place Florida was, and how, we're afraid, these gay people were afraid, we're afraid to go to Florida. It's like, why?
Yeah, we're so shitty. We're so shitty, but yet everybody is moving here.
Yeah,
Wants to move
nobody has ever been arrested for being gay or black or anything.
Nobody's been pulled out of their
Anywhere.
car.
No,
and beaten
but
up.
I heard that in Hawaii you can be arrested for disrespecting someone who's gay, like calling them, like a derogatory, name you would call a gay person.
Right, and that violates your First Amendment, right?
Exactly.
Anyway.
That's
You're a true bigot,
that's where it gets dangerous.
Keep in mind, people, you do not have a right to not be hurt.
But
Your feelings are going to get hurt. That is what it is.
they all got upset about the Florida thing, and then put in there that, hey, let's try not making this political, and everybody fired back. It's like, yeah, let's not make this political. This is a forum to have fun, and what have you. So they froze the forum because of the gay shit and how it got out of fucking control. Because hey, we just want to see somebody on the cruise, and then people went ape shit. So obviously you have a right to live until they disagree with you, and then all bets are off, and they wish you fucking dead.
blacklisted, outcasted. There's a price on your head.
Yeah,
Witch
so
hunts on. Yeah.
Yeah, things got a little weird on the forum, so yeah, they froze it, and they're gonna look through the thread and see, kick out the troublemakers, which I'm betting it'll be us for just wanting somebody on the fucking cruise. It's like, hey man, I'm not trying to be political. I just want to.
Why is it that they were so upset about
Because
I guess Dwight Schultz said,
as a conservative?
who is a conservative,
Oh well, there you go.
has a
That's
conservative
it.
show.
That explains it all.
He said that gay people should have no rights. And that's where I'm like, there's no fucking way on this fucking planet any conservative, right wing or whatever, said that gay people shouldn't have rights. There's no fucking way. Because that's not how it rolls, right?
Because it's human rights. It's not.
It's,
fucking, It's specifically not a certain.
yeah,
class of
it's
people
not,
that's
yeah.
right and what
So
goes
he
it's
probably
seriously
everybody.
doesn't agree with their lifestyle, and probably doesn't agree that they should be married, but they don't, he's not saying, I want to take away their rights. Like, fucking black people had no rights in the 1800s.
So it's hearsay. There's no actual audio surveillance or
no.
anything of him actually
No.
saying quote word for word what is he supposedly said.
Correct.
Okay.
So nobody's come up with the fucking receipts yet. So it's just, I'm done. I'm fucking done until I actually hear it. It's like, oh well, hey, prove me wrong. There you go. Change my mind. There you.
See what's happening though too is they're getting the let's say like the gay community for example, they're getting more backlash because, like I just said, they're wanting to shove it in every, you know, and every possible form of, you know, media and entertainment that people are just getting sick of it and are starting to fucking revolt. And
Right.
And now they act all you know in shock and awe that there's like, you know, homophobes and, you know, people saying, or supposedly saying, you know, shit like this guy said, whatever.
Right.
But
And
it's
a lot.
like, well, what the fuck do you expect?
Yeah. Well, the pendulum swings.
You back someone into a corner, eventually they're gonna fucking start swinging.
Right.
It's
And that's the one thing I really dread for all the race and shit is the pendulum is swinging. It went this way and then it went this way and it's coming right fucking back. So what's happened is like all the black people, you know, shitting all over white people. It's like, hey, fuck you, you know, you're the reason why I don't have any fucking money. It's not the fact that, you know, I'm not trying to fucking work or I'm not trying to do this or that or whatever.
I think it's
Whatever's going on in their fucking life. I had it worse than you, which, you know, whatever. You know, you didn't fucking walk a mile in my shoes.
I think it's an entitlement problem.
Yeah.
It's an entitlement problem, and they also.
Well, they're also extremely protected. They can say and do anything, and
Yeah.
they can do no wrong.
But it's also like, you know, whether, you know, not saying, you know, black people in general, but just people who, you know, lean a lot more to the left, they'll also have this mentality of two wrongs make a right.
Right.
Well, you know, 1,000 years ago, whatever, you know, your people enslaved, oppressed my people, so now it's our turn to fucking do it to you, basically. That's.
But you also, and now you have a lot of conservative and middle of the road black people coming out saying, hey, we really don't feel this way. It's a minority of people. I mean, that's, you know, you get that from Tatum and the Hodge twins, Keith and Kevin Hodge from the conservative twins, that it's like most people don't feel that way. We have more in common than we don't. It's just a minority of fucking people and a bunch of fucking liberal white pieces of shit doing it.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing with the gay community too. Is I'm hearing from friends and other people that it's like, hey, we want to distance from. They were happy with have the gay community, all right, but when the trans and all these people want to fuck kids and all that shit, that's when they're like, whoa. We're not like that. We're not all about that shit, you know. When things got way out of fucking control. You know, I could also sit up here and spew fucking facts that, like, the most domestic violence happens with lesbian couples. Or the suicide rate amongst gay people, including trans and everybody, is 42%. Which you can look those up. In which, you know, I mean, not even the fucking Jews in Auschwitz, you know, had a fucking suicide rate of that. But, yeah, the pendulum's swinging. People are done, tired of fucking hearing shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway. Yeah, I saw... well, I'm changing this shit because we're going to get thrown right the fuck off. And we probably already were. Did you see the new Godzilla fucking commercials and shit? We had a new Godzilla King Kong fucking movie.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of it, yeah.
Actually, I kind of, you know, looks good.
I heard, what was it, Godzilla -1, whatever, was pretty fucking good.
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
I heard that was really good.
They said that fucking Godzilla was so damn intimidating in the movie. Yeah, I need to see that movie.
It had a better box office than the past two Disney movies.
Yeah.
Well,
combined.
That's not hard to do, but this day and age. But yeah, I heard they also like are re-release like a theatrical version in the U.S. in like black and white, like making it old school, like the original Godzilla.
I'll watch them both.
Because I think that's what it's kind of based upon. It's like back in the 40s or whatever, you know, how he...
Yeah, it was supposed to be before 1954.
Born out of the atomic bomb, and he just fucking wrecks Japan and shit. Like he's like
the whole thing was one big old PSA announcement to not pollute and don't use nuclear energy.
Yeah, it still is. You know, well, I mean, because they did get hit pretty fucking hard with 2 fucking bombs.
Yeah.
And bombs are, you know, quite devastating. Although we do have TNT bombs, Moab, and you know. The Daisy Cutter that are pretty fucking devastating.
Yeah.
You know, you drop one Moab, it's
Just
like
without all
the
the fallout.
equivalent of a fucking early atomic bomb.
Yeah, just without all the fucking radiation.
Yeah. Well, a lot of our nukes now don't have the radiation pollution like they did before, but you still don't want to be around that shit.
You can localize them, the spread, instead of, it going just unfettered.
Yeah. But there was a fucking movie that came out that immediately went to shit. I forget what it was. What movies came out?
Madam Web.
Madam Web immediately went to shit.
I still haven't seen that, but I heard it got a lot of bad reviews.
I
Yeah.
refuse to watch that movie.
I refuse.
I'd still watch it just because, you know.
Oh, I'll watch it when it's free.
So
Yeah.
Sony
When it's on Netflix or something. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Sony made Madam Web. I think it was a Sony and a Disney thing together.
Well, Sony still owns the copyrights of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like the Spider-Verse stuff.
So they made that, and then it comes out that there's this game that's all about kind of like an Into the Spider-Verse thing. It's an actual Spider-Verse, and it's a game from, I think it was probably like Insomniac or something like that, but it was all Sony. I think it was right along with Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, the game that just came out.
Right.
Yeah, I got a PS5 by the way, and I
and-
got the new Spider-Man game. It's pretty dope.
They had a whole concept trailer and a whole bunch of other stuff, like it was well into development, and then as soon as the concept trailer leaked, they said, "Oh yeah, we dropped the project already."
Oh, fuck.
And everybody's like, "So you made Madam Web that looked like shit, and everybody knew it was gonna be shit, but this game that looks really good and that everybody's gonna love, you're not gonna make because you want to," in their quotes, want to funnel our resources into something that we may be better successful in.
Yeah.
And,
Well, it's like Disney shooting themselves in the foot constantly.
and a guy that responded to is like, "Okay, I just gotta check. Are you allergic to money?"
Yeah, it seems like they are.
The last Marvel movie or whatever too that got like a lot of shit was the
Marvels.
I watched it. I didn't think it was terrible. I mean, it wasn't nothing. It
I
wasn't.
couldn't get through fucking 5 minutes of that. I'm like,
It
I'm
was
done.
nowhere up to par with like phase 1 of the MCU, that kind of shit.
I think it was more
But-
like it shouldn't have been in a theater. It should have been free on Disney Plus. That's
I'll
the
tell you
equivalent
what
of-
though, it had the best post credit scene though out of like a lot of them though in a long time.
Yeah, I didn't even fucking.
Didn't make it that far.
I couldn't make it that far.
Well, you
But
should,
so
you
what
should
was
at
the
least
post credit?
the post scene was I think her name was Photon, like the Black Marvel,
Okay.
and she woke up in the basement of the X Mansion with Beast and Kelsey Grammer's Beast,
Oh,
just
cool.
like X-Men 3, but he's
Okay,
CGI and he looks more like Beast from the animated series.
Huh.
So.
Cool.
It looked pretty fucking badass. That was the best part of the whole movie, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think that may be, may have been like a fucking tie-in to Deadpool and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because I understand that She-Hulk was supposed to be in Deadpool, and they cut fucking everything.
Yeah, do you know why?
Like, she's a piece of shit.
Well, not just that. Well, there's that, but I'm saying like they could have just recasted the character instead, anyway, and just had a whole separate one.
It's just a lot of.
But with Ryan Reynolds, they've canceled 6 out of the 8 contracts they had signed with him.
Oh,
Disney.
so he
So
said, "Fuck
He's
you."
writing
He,
on 2 contracts to make Deadpool.
Yeah, he's really going head to head, and so is Hugh Jackman with Disney.
Yeah.
Like they're fighting. They're
Good.
fighting Disney. On a
Good,
lot
Ryan
of
and
fronts.
they're
wants to be true
they're
to
gonna win,
Deadpool.
and Disney's gonna fucking lose.
Well, yeah,
and-
Disney's already lost like how many billions of dollars? Because
Well, and Deadpool 3, it's got to be made good, so it can make some money back.
and it's
If
gonna
they-
be the one movie probably to save the MCU.
Yeah.
If they got out of his fucking way, out of Ryan Reynolds' way, it'd be fine.
But it's the what do you call it? It's the same bullshit with you gotta have fucking certain amount of fucking gay characters and characters of this fucking color, blah 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 bullshit,
Yeah.
whatever they call that. It's like
Well, that
diverse, inclusive, whatever the fuck they call it, bullshit. But his reason for fighting that is not because of what his personal opinions or beliefs are. It's because he knows that it's gonna fucking flop.
Yeah.
and that's why he's like, let's do it our way, to where it's what the fans actually want, not what fucking y'all fucking assholes want.
Which y'all fucking assholes.
And that's why I loved
That's right.
Deadpool 2 when he was putting the X-Force together. And he had
X-Force.
He had the fucking Vanisher be Brad Pitt. And you see him for a brief second when he gets electrocuted. You know what what Brad Pitt did that movie for?
Huh.
A cup of coffee. He didn't care. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll do it, whatever. And then Ryan Reynolds later did it on, I think it was Ghost Train or whatever the hell that movie Brad Pitt made, where it was a runaway train and with a bunch of hitmen on it. Ryan Reynolds had a cameo in that as well, and he did it just to pay back the favor.
Well, you all saw the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer, right?
Yeah.
That shit, it looks fucking dope.
Yeah, it looks cool. You just got to keep the momentum. I worry about it because Disney's involved.
Yep.
And Kathleen Kennedy, it should have been fucking fired. I would have fired that bitch. And like, you doing what with Star Wars? No.
She should have been pulled off of Star Wars as soon as
Star Wars could have been a
making that first
fucking
movie.
monster.
And then if she kept going with it with all of her other failed projects, it should have been, yeah, you're gone.
Well, you know who really pulled off, portraying Kathleen Kennedy recently was South Park. With
Yep, South Park did a
the
good job.
Panderverse.
Panderverse.
Make her a lesbian and make her lame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was...
Yeah, South Park, the Panderverse. That was good shit. Yeah, fuck. So.
But yeah, so my long anticipated, what I've been waiting for, premieres tomorrow. That's X-Men '97, and I'm scared that they're gonna fuck that up.
I heard they did fuck it up.
Yeah, well, yeah, with Morph, yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Oh, because he's non-binary.
Well,
he's
I
That's
heard
fucking stupid.
in X-Men '97, Morph and fucking Wolverine are fucking.
Oh my god! Don't tell me that.
So once you get that episode, it's like, hey, we're an item. It's like I don't.
Yeah, because
we don't
I'll
need
be
to fucking see.
pissed.
Because fucking...
I don't give a fuck about having
Wolverine's a
people
fucking
having sex
coos hound.
Yeah, because fucking Logan from the early 1800s was a fudgebacker.
What?
Yeah, because that makes a lot of
Doesn't make
sense.
any sense.
No, he was a fucking coos hound.
No, I know, but
all
no,
the
I'm
love-
just saying.
that
like,
wouldn't make sense. That
Yeah,
somebody
just
from the
wouldn't make sense.
1800s back in those days, I'm a fudge packer.
No, all the love affairs that he had, like in all the fucking comics, with like Jean Grey and fucking
Scarlet Witch.
yeah, Lady Deathstrike, fucking
Black Widow,
yeah.
a number of them.
I mean, come on. Now all of a sudden he's a fucking pole smoker. Really?
Yep. So, yeah, I just can't. I'm the only movie I want to see, or two movies, is the Godzilla movie, Godzilla King Kong. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I want to see it, and I want to see Deadpool.
Oh, you enjoyed the last Godzilla King Kong.
Well, I like that whole fucking series.
I'm sure it'll
The
be good.
Monsterverse.
I was surprised to
Monsterverse.
finally see Alexander Skarsgård again.
Yeah.
That
But,
dude, I mean, that other than Tarzan, but Tarzan didn't exactly make a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that guy in much.
Yeah. So I saw on Apple has the legendary whatever fucking monster thing, Monarch or whatever. Apple TV does.
Yeah.
It's that whole Godzilla thing, and at the end it was fucking pretty cool, man. Though actually the whole thing, the whole Monarch TV show was pretty damn cool.
Yeah, they it's like all of them, right? With Godzilla, Mothra.
No, Mothra wasn't in it. It was a few other monsters that were in it, but they're going back, and even John Goodman was in it.
Oh, cool.
So you
that's
find
right,
out
he was
who
Vulture's
all
man.
these people were and what
Oh yeah, John Goodman was in the
King Kong.
Kong movie. Yeah, Skull Island. Yeah.
Yeah, Skull Island. You don't remember who John Goodman
No,
is?
I know who he is, but I remember he lost a shit ton of weight.
Fred Flintstone. Dan Connor.
Yeah, he did lose a lot of weight. There he is right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
The
He's
scrawny motherfucker.
He's skinny now. Yeah. He's got to be in like his 70s now.
It's fucking the clothes are wearing him.
71.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he wanted to live a little longer, so he lost the weight. So, anyway, on that note, we'll bid you adieu. Have a good night, motherfuckers.